beautiful beef stroganoff. It's winter, folks, and you know, we need that sort of comfort food this time of year. So let's have a look at the ingredients. For really good beef stroganoff, you need really good beef. This is from Warwick's Butchers over at the Hollywood Arches. And also they've given us some of this lovely smoked bacon. And of course some of our beautiful cider that we've just managed to ferment, and we still kept some. We've got some really good chestnut mushrooms, a wee bit of chili, shallot, garlic, nutmeg and paprika, fresh cream and sour cream, bit of butter. That's about it. And again, we're going to do a little bit of garlic bread over here and a touch of rice to serve with it. Okay, so I like to cut this beef into nice thin strips. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to brown that off. You can see how it's cutting like butter, guys. It's absolutely beautiful piece of beef. This is 28 days hung. Good hot pan. And you want that to sizzle. You want to hear the sizzle on it. So at this stage, just add a little bit of butter. Let that melt in. As soon as that melts in, then we're going to give this a stir and just get this caramelization off the bottom of the pan. You can see this lovely browning across the meat. You look in here, with this very brown bit down here, before that burns, okay, really what we want to do now is just add just a touch of cider. Just a touch, take that off the bottom. So now what we want to do is deglaze this pan before we start frying anything else. All that caramelization, that in itself, just as a stock, it's delicious. So we've now got this deglazed down. That beef and cider stock goes into our meat over here. And really now what we want to do is we want to reduce that in a good pint of cider. I'm just going to pop a little lid on this and let that reduce away now. Our second phase is to take some of our lovely smoked bacon. Go ahead. Get our bacon in. And just throw your shallots in as you go. These don't need to be chopped too fine, to be honest with you. This is a sort of a, some people would call it a peasant dish. I would call it a dish fit for a king. It's, if you get this right, it's just fantastic. The smell of that bacon is just divine. It's really smoky. You just throw these in as you go. Okay. These we stir through, and melted butter, touch of truffle oil, not too much, guys. You know, you don't want to overdo that because it really is quite pungent. And again, this is where we start to season up our bacon and mushroom. If you're making things separately, seasoned separately, drop of paprika. This is where all the flavour is. So get the bit of fresh nutmeg. Fresh nutmeg is a wonderful spice, but listen, really be very careful with it, not too much at all. So let's get some garlic in. You just give a wee tap on the skins there and that just peel it away nice and clean. Okay. On your garlic, just bash and straight through. Chili, you know, a wee bit of a herb kick to it. The herbs are going to go in any second here. And in our herbs, we just got some parsley, a bit of rosemary, and a wee bit of thyme. Again, we have got a lot of power in this dish here, a lot of flavour. As you can see, that's coming down beautifully there. And what we're going to do now is just add some cream. So this is just some double cream. And then we're going to add some sour cream. That's about enough for now. And we can come back and check that again later on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add our beef and our cider stock. Okay. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this in the oven and just slow cook that for 2 or 3 hours. And finally, just before it goes in the oven here, I like, now it's not traditional to use chili, I just like it. So just a touch of chili into that. And that's into the oven for about 2 hours, guys. Just nice and gentle. So this is about 10 minutes, and you'll see the rice is not quite plump, but there's a tiny little bit of a bite to it. Chill this. And that's cold water. You still have about another minute of cooking time left in this. Okay. So, but you'll see even at the minute, it's pretty perfect, you know. Okay. Nice little grains. That goes on to the top of our pot, and we put a piece of kitchen paper on top of that. And then when it comes to actually reheating it, boiling water in here, boil it for about a minute, and that's it done. You'll see we just put some of the garlic butter into that and a bit of parsley. So this has been cooking for probably about 3 to 4 hours, really gentle. The meat is just literally breaking apart, okay? And we get a spoonful of that. We take our little ring off, shaking it, okay? And just to make that look pretty. And that is beef stroganoff.